Kettering Medical Center is named for Charles F. Kettering, an inventor, educator, humanitarian, and energetic philanthropist whose dreams led to the building of Kettering Medical Center. Noting a need for a hospital in the community south of Dayton, the Kettering family worked with community leaders and the Seventh-day Adventist Church to build Kettering Medical Center. Ever since 1963, when ground was broken, the medical center has grown from what was originally envisioned by Charles Kettering as a 200-bed community hospital to a 500-bed regional care facility with a satellite hospital in Miamisburg, Sycamore Medical Center. Both medical centers are operated by the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Adventists operate over 140 hospitals and sanitariums around the world. In the planning of the medical center, both the Kettering family and church officials emphasize the strong educational role of a hospital in employee, patient, community health education, and training of new health care workers, which led to the building of Kettering College of Medical Arts. Although the hospital has no formal department of patient education, activities exist within nearly every patient care department, like diabetic education, pre- and post-operative instruction, cardiac reconditioning, total joint replacement, and pulmonary education. Television is a major component of this education. This television support is broken up into two areas: general health education and specific medical instruction. The leadership of KMC points out that television allows a far more comprehensive educational effort than could possibly be conducted by conventional methods. Furthermore, much of the technology required for distributing a closed-circuit patient television system was already in place by using the hospital's antenna system. Then, by adding several videotape players, some monitoring equipment, and modulators, the system was usable for educational purposes. The first effort in patient TV was of a general health education nature. An unused TV channel was chosen and named KMC TV. Since the average length of stay at Kettering is quite brief, a 7-day cycle of programming was thought adequate, and on March 3, 1975, KMC TV went closed circuit. Early skepticism and concern on who would control the content of the channel almost led to an early demise. But enthusiastic patient reception and the realization that the period of hospitalization is perhaps the best time to motivate a lifestyle change led to the expansion of KMC TV. Today, KMC TV broadcasts over 60 hours a week, with the emphasis still on prevention-oriented health education, along with inspirational and entertainment programs. KMC TV's full-time program director works with leadership and advisory committees to review the progress and make recommendations for future endeavors. Program offerings include It's Your World with Art Linkletter, Medical Memo, a program that explains services available throughout the hospital. Update on Health. Stay Well. Does It Have to Be This Way? With Don Knotts. A recital of piano music. KMC TV is promoted guide placed in each patient's room. The program guide not only gives information about Channel 4, but includes articles by Art Buchwald and Isaac Asimov. The viewership of Channel 4 is kept in check by running offers of free, healthful recipes, cookbooks, and attractively printed booklets on such topics as stress, weight control, and heart disease. Interest created in health improvement is supported by the Medical Center's Community Health Good Life education program. Each year, thousands enroll in Stop Smoking, Cardiopulmonary Resuscitation, Slim Chance, Childbirth Education, Adventures in Dining, Health Information for Schools, Babysitting Classes, and KMC's exercise program. While KMC TV and other TV stations are involved in broadcasting, RX-TV is into narrowcasting. The prescription television service, RX-TV Channel 12, is often satisfied with a viewership of 1 for some programs and a small group for others. RX-TV provides programs of a specific nature. Nurses and doctors can call in requests for certain programs at a certain time for certain patients. And unlike other stations, if the program is missed, it can be replayed later. What do patients see on Channel 12? Most patients see before and after your surgery. Other programs provide pre-surgery information about a specific surgery, such as hysterectomy, gallbladder, and open heart surgery. Other teaching programs help patients understand the many complicated tests performed in the hospital, such as myelogram, heart catheterization, colonoscopy, or you say it.
The esophagogastroduodenoscopy, often called the EGD for obvious reasons, is a visual examination of the esophagus, stomach, and duodenum. In this exam, the physician uses an extremely flexible lighted tube called the gastroscope.
This program explains that the name of the test is worse than the test itself. Most programs tell the patient how they can help the doctor so that the test is as tolerable as possible. Teaching programs for mothers are also included on RX-TV, programs like breastfeeding, family-centered care, and baby's sponge bath.
Here very well with water, and then take your soap and rub a little soap on your hand. We don't like to put the soap directly on the baby's head because you get too much and it's hard to rinse off, and that could cause trouble. Then you take your hand.
Some programs on Channel 12 are regularly scheduled. Every weekday at 11 a.m., a life-saving technique is shown, how to examine your breasts. Female patients are made aware of this very important program during the admitting interview, when the patient receives a prescription to tune into RX-TV Channel 12. This prescription form is used widely to inform patients of other programs that have been scheduled just for them. By using television in a way that is directly related to the treatment plan, physicians are encouraged to include patient teaching programs on their orders, and by having other healthcare professionals who teach to record these teaching experiences on the patient chart. A full-time patient TV coordinator has been assigned to coordinate activities between the nursing staff, doctors, and Channel 12. The coordinator also promotes the use and proper utilization, along with researching purchases or the production of programs by the instructional media production crew. On both Channels 4 and 12, patients learn new healthful ways of living and simple lifestyle changes that can lead to more satisfactory health, and information that can help their current hospital visit be more tolerable. After several years' experience with various forms of patient education by television, Kettering Medical Center still remains favorable to the use of the media and plans to expand its television health education activities to include subscribers of cable TV and through interconnects to other public institutions and schools. KMC has also produced programs for use on local TV and cable channels. 90-second spots for Channel 22's evening program.
Do you like to feel good all the time? Well, of course you do.
The staff has also produced safety programs on home fire safety and rape prevention. The Instructional Media Department also assists in the production of employee educational and training programs through the Department of Educational Design. Subject matter for these programs range from new procedures or policies to basic employee training. Some of these programs are shown over KSE TV, Channel 11. Monitors are located throughout the hospital and classrooms close to work areas. This staff education channel is also used to broadcast seminars held in other classrooms in the hospital, or seminars brought in by satellite. All KMC TV channels are shared with Sycamore Medical Center via microwave. Many slide tape programs are also produced for both employee and community health education.
The Mystery of the Tired Rabbit.
Once upon a time, Rupert Rabbit and Tommy Turtle lived together in their very own house. They played together, they ate together, and they went to school together. But one morning, Rupert decided to sleep in. So Tommy Turtle had to fix and eat breakfast all by himself. He drank his orange juice, he ate his egg, and he ate his toast.
Rupert helps young people to learn healthful eating habits and realize the value of a good breakfast. This slide tape program and accompanying coloring book is a part of the many brochures and booklets produced at KMC in the Instructional Media Art Department. 2 full-time artists create a showcase of graphics for a host of functions ranging from booklets to slide tape to television. The Community Relations Department publishes 4 times a year the Caring magazine. It promotes health education and prevention and is circulated in nearly 150,000 homes. Kettering and Sycamore Medical Centers are using all forms of communication to inform and educate the patient and community to a speedy recovery or a prevented hospital visit. As Charles F. Kettering said,
"Now, we looked at birds until we learned how to fly, but we never put feathers on the airplanes. In fact, with all of the skill of all the aeronautical engineers in the world, we couldn't make a feather today. And all of our engineers and all our science can't make a leaf. But we can do the same thing that happens in the leaf, but it won't look like a leaf." That's all I'm talking about. Somebody said, "What do you think is going to happen to technology in the future?" It's going to keep right on going, because when you know so little about anything that's going on in the world, somebody's going to find out something tomorrow. And that's why I said, if I was writing a book today, I'd say the title would be, "Yes, but tomorrow is another day."